Hello, welcome to another fantasy football video. Today we're going to be delving into the world of Champions League fantasy football. Now, I'm definitely no expert when it comes to this, so please do let me know in the comments if I've made any absolute blunders. But I've put together a little draft for the round of 16 that I think could do okay. I've kind of swayed a little bit more towards the English teams because I know a little bit more of what they're about. But yeah, we're going to be taking a look at a little draft for the round of 16 UCL Champions League Fantasy, or Champions League Fantasy, or UCL Fan. Either way, if you are new around here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button for daily fantasy football content. And hit the like button if you do enjoy the video. Let's get straight on into this one. So first things first, looking at the attack, the three main attackers, and I didn't have Lewandowski in there for a while, and I was like, you know what? How can I go without Lewandowski? He is the most expensive, or one of the most expensive attackers in the game, coming in at 12.1 mil. But I just think he's going to be he's going to be really, really good. And Bayern Munich are going to get through. They should be beating Lazio and getting through to the next round. So I think, yeah, for me, Lewandowski's in there. Haaland has been just so consistent for Dortmund, and they've got a decent fixture against Sevilla. A very, very good side, kind of defensively. So it won't be the easiest game. But Haaland, once again, I think he's a very, very good option. They've got Morata, who's just been banging in goals for Juventus. At 9 million, I think he's actually a very good value striker pick. Then we take a look at the midfield, and something probably pops out to you a little bit here. I've gone for the triple up on Chelsea in the midfield. Personally, I just think it offers really, really good kind of value. Mason Mount, Jorginho, and Hudson-Odoi are the players that Tuchel has been kind of preferring to play in that Chelsea side week in, week out. Mount and Tuchel can easily pick up goals. Jorginho's on penalty, so there's a good chance that he can pick up goals. Jorginho also picks up some good kind of balls recovered points as well. So I do actually think that these guys coming in at 7 mil a piece are actually pretty decent value. You know, you could get rid of one of them and maybe upgrade to someone like, I don't know, a Sterling or someone like that. But I quite like having it kind of spread across. And I think that's quite a good thing for the round of 16 is that there are so many games spread across so many days that you don't want to have too many players sort of playing on the same day, because you can just sub in and out players depending on how well they play. And then we've got Di Maria at the end there, 9 mil option. I was kind of debating whether to go for Mbappe. I did before this have Mbappe and Müller, but I just thought that Di Maria and Lewandowski was kind of the better pair out of the two. Obviously, he's got the captaincy on him because, as I said, they do play first. Di Maria had a really, really good Champions League campaign last year. They do play against Barcelona, so it's not going to be the easiest fixture. I've also realised that I think pretty much every single player that I've picked is away from home. Now, that may be a mistake because, you know, in the Champions League, when teams play at home, they tend to play better. So, you know, I might just run with it, see how it does, but maybe something for the future to kind of take notice of is that generally when teams do play at home, they play better in the Champions League. So, you know, it could maybe be better to go for one of the Barcelona guys, like, you know, even say Messi up front or Ansu Fati in the midfield, just because, you know, that they do play better when they are at home on these Champions League sides. They tend to do better at home. But that being said, we don't have the crowds in grounds at the minute, so whether it has as much effect, I'm not really too sure. But anyway, that's how the midfield is shaping up. Probably going to commit to the triple up on Chelsea unless anything sort of massive happens to change my mind. Then moving on into the defence, we've gone for the double up on Bayern Munich here, just because I just really, really like Bayern. I think they're going to go very far. I mean, Kimmich, for me, having, you know, only played a limited amount of fantasy football or a limited amount of Champions League fantasy football, Kimmich I've kind of seen as a must-have player. He got injured for a bit of the group stage, but last season when I played from the kind of this point onwards, this kind of Champions League campaign at the start, he was picking up sort of 10 points a game, even when Bayern were conceding. He picks up goals, picks up assists, and it is effectively a midfielder. I mean, Champions League fan, they need to put him as a midfielder because he's not a defender. But I mean, I'll take it. I think Kimmich is a great pick. Along with that, Pavard gets forward, can get some attacking returns as well. At about 5 million, I think he offers quite good value as well. And then we've also got Marquinhos, and I don't necessarily expect Marquinhos to keep clean sheets, but I just think, for one, he's got a good goal threat. He's picked up a couple of goals this season already, and also he gets really, really good balls recovered. You know, you're talking sort of 4 or 5 points from balls recovered, even if they do concede. So I think his floor is unbelievably good. So that's why I'm kind of putting Marquinhos in there, just because his ball recover stats are unbelievable. And then in goal, we've got Szczesny. I've gone for kind of rotating keepers. You'll see in a second who the other one is, but we've gone for Szczesny. I think that, you know, Juventus stand a decent chance against Porto to keep a clean sheet. And also Chelsea has quite an early fixture, and I kind of wanted it to, so you could rotate in and out the goalkeeper. So if Chelsea doesn't keep a clean sheet, then my man on the bench here, Mondi, can come in. Now we have gone for the 4 players from Chelsea, basically just because, as I said, I was going for English players, and I sort of know my way around them a little bit more. Or not English players, English teams. I know my way around the teams a little bit more. I know that Mendy's going to start kind of week in, week out, especially in the Champions League. Also, Chelsea have been looking really, really solid defensively. I kind of go, the likes of Rudiger, the likes of Azpilicueta could be very, very good options in this, especially because I think their prices have gone down because they weren't, like Frank Lampard in the group stages, weren't playing them. So they could offer some very, very good value. And as you can see there as well, we've gone for the triple up on Manchester City. On the bench, Pep Guardiola is not going to be benching Diaz for the Champions League game. Gundogan has been a very, very key part of that attack. And I think the main aim this year, I mean, it looks like City are going to win the league, but what they really want to do is win the Champions League. So they're going to go for it. And Cancelo is a part of kind of Pep Guardiola's starting 11. It's part of his best 11 kind of in his eyes. Whenever they play against big teams like Spurs, like Liverpool, like whoever, Cancelo is always starting along with Diaz, along with Gundogan. So I really like these 3 on the bench. They're on the bench because they play on the very, very last day. So I've got some nice players there who can kind of rotate in. So this has been a quick little look at how my Champions League team is kind of setting up for the first leg of the round of 16. So let me know down in the comments your thoughts, any changes, any massive blunders. Maybe someone's sort of injured, they're out for the season. I'm not really too sure about the European teams, but most English teams, I think I know my way around. But yeah, if you do like the video, please don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new around here for the daily fantasy football content, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.